A lot of people are talking about TikTok lately as a great marketing tool, but very few people understand how to use TikTok as a marketing tool, or they don't understand the full power of TikTok or all the different ways that you can market to your customers or your followers on inside of TikTok or grow a following inside of TikTok. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down some of my top tips to grow an account for your business or as an individual creator, so stay tuned. Now, as I mentioned, this video is going to be both for if you are a creator that wants to grow your TikTok account or you're an established business that wants to learn how to market on TikTok. The strategies that I talk about are going to be applicable to both. Now, I have two goals for this video. The first goal is that by the end of it, you understand all of the different ways that you can market inside of TikTok. A lot of people talk about just one or two of them, but I'm going to talk about all the different ways that you can utilize TikTok for your marketing strategy. My second goal of this video is to provide you with enough value that by the end, hopefully if you are not already subscribed, that you subscribe to the video and also leave a like on the video if you enjoy this type of content. Now, without further ado, let's actually jump right into TikTok. The first thing that I want to do is talk to you a little bit about my story inside of TikTok. Now, I posted my very first TikTok about a year and a half ago. It was in the middle of COVID, and me and my wife, we just moved into a new house and we started doing some DIY projects. After I'd done a couple of these projects, I realized, oh, maybe I could create a few videos on these and just post them on TikTok and see what happens. I start where everybody else does, with 0 followers. When I got onto the platform, I posted my very first video and did not expect to get very many views at all. To my surprise, after about a day, it had racked up a couple hundred views. And that may not sound like a lot, but my expectations were a lot lower because I had 0 followers on the platform. So after I had posted that video and seen a couple hundred views, it got me kind of curious on the power of what I could actually do inside of TikTok. After posting about 7 videos, I had gotten like around 100 followers and things were kind of going slow, but I was really excited about the potential of the platform. And then everything changed after about my 10th video that I posted. I vividly remember I posted a video on a Sunday morning, and literally within 30 minutes, that video racked up around 100,000 views. By Sunday afternoon, it had hit 1 million views, and it had massed me over around like 4,000 followers, I believe. By the end of the day, I went from 100 followers to around 10,000 just from one single video. And if you're wondering, here is kind of the beginning of my TikTok posting. So this was the first video that I was talking about that got a couple hundred views. As you can see now, it's gotten more views as time has gone on. Trust me, it did not used to have 450,000 views. It was after the other videos got more traction and people went through my profile. But here's the video that changed the whole projection of TikTok for me. This one now has 2.9 million views. And literally overnight, I went from, like I said, a couple hundred followers to over 10,000. Now, fast forward, I started testing new things inside of TikTok and got slowly better. I started posting more inside of TikTok and growing my audience and growing a community. And here we are today. As you can see, I have other videos, this one with 10 million, this one with 1. And then I have videos that don't get as much. This one has 80K. This one has 1.9, 2.4, 7, and then this one, 19, that's the one that I have the most views on. And all of those videos have been able to grow my account to around 340,000, 4.1 million likes. And after seeing the success I had with this DIY account, I actually went in through and created a TikTok account for the YouTube channel that you're on right now, which is ZoCo Marketing, which actually ZoCo Marketing was a TikTok account first before it was a YouTube channel, if you didn't know that. But I took those same strategies that I was using for the DIY account and put it into this one that you see right here, which I've been able to grow to about 86,000 followers, and not as many likes, not as big, but still very has been incredibly helpful for my business and getting exposure. Now, the reason why I tell you this is, one, because I want you to realize that everybody starts from 0 followers, and it's just something you need to get over. Because for me, it was a big setback. I was like, oh, who's going to watch my stuff? It doesn't really matter, right? Just everybody starts from 0. Just remember that. The other reason why I tell you this is to maybe establish a little bit of credibility and to show you that the strategy that I'm going to be talking about is something that you can replicate. It's something that I've been able to take from one account to another and grow both of those accounts inside of here. So now that you know a little bit about me and my TikTok background and what that looks like, let's actually jump into the meat and potatoes of this video and talk about how to actually start building and growing your account. The first thing that we need to address is the reason why TikTok is so powerful, especially for somebody who has 0 views. Essentially, when you post a TikTok, you have the same opportunity to get millions of views as somebody that has millions of followers. And the reason for that is the TikTok algorithm. You'll notice when you open your TikTok app, it literally drops you into something called the For You page. And next to that, there is the little following button where you can go through and look at videos of people that you actually follow. But the thing about this is most people open up the TikTok app and very few of them actually go onto that followers tab. They stay on the For You page, which means every time somebody posts a video, if it does well and TikTok thinks that person will like it, whether they're following you or not, it's going to show up inside of their feed. And that's why you get the opportunity, literally every video that you post has a chance to reach millions of people, regardless of if you have 0 followers or 1 million followers. And that's what makes TikTok so powerful and so special at the same time. And now that we've talked about how TikTok is a little bit different, let's actually talk about some of the actionable things that you can do to start growing your account. Now, the first thing that you're going to need to do, if you don't already, is to go through and download the TikTok app. Once you download the app, you're going to go through and it's going to ask you a few questions. I'm not going to go through it in this video, but you just download the app. It'll walk you through how to set up your account. You're going to want to go through and add a headline, something that describes what your account is about. Obviously, you're going to want to add a profile picture as well to legitimize your account. Once you have your account all built and you have your profile picture uploaded and you have a small description inside of there, now the next step is to actually go through and start thinking of ideas for your content. Now, I can speak to experience of this. This is sometimes the hardest part, is understanding which ideas to actually go through and run with and to actually create for your business or for your brand or whatever it may be. So I'm going to point you in a couple of different directions on where you can find ideas to start creating videos for TikTok. Now, the first one that you can go to is something called Answer the Public. If you come in here, this is a site, and I'll link this down below, you get to Answer the Public. Basically what this does is if you type in any topic, so if you type in your niche, whatever it may be, it will go through and it will compile all the most common asked questions that people have around a specific topic. So for instance, if we wanted to do chocolate and we search for chocolate, obviously you'd put whatever your niche is, you can come in here and search. And what it's going to do is it's going to compile all of these questions inside of here. So for chocolate, for instance, taking just a second, it's going to ask a bunch of why questions, a bunch of R questions, a bunch of where questions. So why chocolate is bad for you. Like that's a TikTok right there. And that's something that could hook people really well. It could hook people very easily as well. I mean, most people know that chocolate is bad for you, but they maybe don't know why, or why chocolate is poisonous to dogs. That could be another video for your chocolate one. So just go through and read these questions and kind of ask yourself, is this something that would get me to stop in my feed? Is this something that's going to get people's attention if I ask a question related to these things and then explain that question all the way through? So that's the first resource to go through and to start getting ideas related to your niche or your product or whatever it may be. The next thing that you're going to want to do is actually go to your TikTok profile. You're going to want to go through and study all of the different people that are inside of TikTok already that are creating content that's related to your niche as well. So just go up to this search bar in the top right hand corner, search for whatever it may be. Let's do this tattoos ideas, maybe for instance. You can go to top or you can go to users. Go through and follow every single one of those users inside of there, especially the ones that have lots of followers, and get an idea of what kind of content that they're posting and that's what's working really well. Now, a bonus tip as well, kind of a pro tip here, if you wanted to go through and find things that are trending inside of your niche, say for instance, this tattoo ideas, if you click this top right-hand corner here, we go to top here and then hit this top right-hand corner, you'll notice it gives you this little filter, which says, watch videos within the last 7 days, liked videos, all time, yesterday, this week, relevance, most liked. And what this allows you to do is not only see videos that have performed really well for your niche in the lifetime, or maybe it could have been 2 years ago or 1 year ago, but you can come through here and you can actually sort by this week, yesterday, all time, most liked videos. And it gives you the opportunity to go through and study what other things are working for your competitors or for people inside of your niche. This is one of the best tools that you can do to get inspiration. Now, I don't tell you this to go through and basically just find a video that somebody is in your niche making and copy that video. I recommend you to go through and do this process to find inspiration and find ways that you can make that video better or a different variation of that video. Now, as you are going through and finding these ideas and compiling these different things, I recommend writing them down somewhere. For me personally, I like to use a tool called Notion. I'll show you what this looks like on my screen here. If we move this over, this is what my TikTok content calendar essentially looks like. Whenever I have an idea for a TikTok, I'll come through and I'll put it in this little Notion calendar. I like this here because it makes it easy for me to keep them organized. I can put when they're in script, when they're filmed, when they've actually been published. And this is just the system that I use, this tool called Notion. I can link that down below as well. But do whatever is easiest for you or whatever may work, because you will forget. And it's good to have like a library like this where you can go through and see all the different ideas for a TikTok, because as you're going through and creating them, you will planning and filming in bulk is going to be your best friend. So now that we have our list of TikToks all kind of we have our TikTok ideas, now comes the fun part, the actual filming and the actual creativity, the way to capture your audience. And when it comes to TikTok, from my experience, there are a few things that really matter. And the thing that matters the most is the hook. The hook of your video. And obviously the hook is the first 1 to 3 seconds of your TikTok video, because as you can imagine, as you're scrolling through TikTok, you need to capture that person's attention as soon as they hit your video so that you can watch this, so they'll start watching your video. If people are just scrolling past your video, then TikTok isn't going to show that to more people. At the end of the day, you got to think of what TikTok's goals are. TikTok's goal is to keep people on the platform as long as possible. And if your content isn't getting them to consume and stay on the app longer, then they're not going to show your video. So the hook is the most important part of your video. So I want to talk about a few things that make a good hook. If we scroll over here, here's a few examples of different types of hooks that you can use in your videos. The first one is something like a list hook. This is something like 5 things you didn't know about X, or 5 tools that I use in my digital marketing agency. Different hooks around those. Other ones are how to, for instance, how to make your first $1,000 doing affiliate marketing, or how to make your first sale at a software company, or how to get your first 1,000 followers inside of TikTok. Something like that gets people thinking, oh, here's how to do something. Another hook that you could use is reasons why. Here's the reasons why you aren't getting followers inside of TikTok. Here's the reasons why your TikTok account isn't growing. Here are 4 reasons why your TikTok account isn't growing. See what I did there? I mixed in the hooks, the list hook and the reasons why. Obviously, this is just to get ideas going for you. The last one is a curiosity hook, and I say the last one, but it's really not the last one. There are lots of different hooks inside of TikTok, and honestly, the best way to find hooks is just scrolling through your For You page and taking notes of things that catch your attention or get you to stop. These are just some of the things to get your ideas going and get you kind of running, get those juices flowing. So this is in no way a comprehensive list of hooks. Now let's talk about the length of your videos. Now, if you go and read blogs or you watch videos or you watch TikToks of people talking about the perfect length for your video, most people are going to say 7 seconds is the golden the golden time. Then in a month it will change to 15 seconds, and then the next it will change to 30 seconds. In my opinion, the length, it can matter, but I wouldn't get too wrapped up thinking about that. I would worry more about your hook and how you're going to get people to start watching your video and how you're going to keep people watching your video. Now, if we take a step back and we talk again about TikTok's goals, TikTok goals are to get people to stay on the platform as long as possible and to get as many people onto the platform as possible. If we realize that TikTok just wants to get people to stay on the app as long as possible and to get as many people onto the app as possible, the 2 metrics that we need to be paying attention to when we post our videos is the average view duration and the amount of times the video has been shared. Because the average view duration tells you how long people are actually watching your video and staying on the platform. The amount of times it's shared is the amount of people that your video is bringing to TikTok. So let me show you how to find those metrics inside of your TikTok account for each individual video, and maybe some benchmarks on what you should be shooting for quote unquote viral videos. So if we look here, we'll come over to this video right here, and this one, as you see, 84,000 views. It didn't do super well. So let's go and look at the analytics here to see what this does. So if you come here and you click on this little 3 dots, and then you go to analytics, it's going to show you a couple of different stats. You'll notice here inside of this video, it got 254 shares. The total playtime, the average watch time was 6 seconds, and the amount of people that watched the video all the way through was about 28%. Now, based on what I've seen with my videos, what I've noticed is the ones that start to get into the millions of views, you want this metric, this watched full video, to be closer to 50%. Now, you'll also notice another important section is most of the people that saw this video are people that are following me. It wasn't really on the For You page. And the reason why it didn't get pushed to the For You page is because it didn't get a lot of people staying on the platform, or a lot of people sharing the video onto the platform. And as a result, I got less views, only 84,000 on this one particularly, where the average for this account was more. Now let's take a step back and look at an account or a video that did really well. So this one, for instance, got 19 million views. If we click inside of here and look at the difference between the analytics, the first thing that you'll notice right away is in this top right-hand corner, it brought almost 16,000, it's got almost 16,000 shares, which means it brought almost 16,000 people to TikTok platform. And the watched full video all the way through is around that 50% mark. It's 47%. And you can see 98% of the people that saw this video, it was in their For You page. So once your videos are getting shown constantly in the For You page, that's when you can really go viral. Let's take a look at another somewhat quote unquote viral video. If we look here at this one right here and look at the analytics, you can kind of notice the same trend. You can see that this one has a lot of shares inside of the video, and then the watched full video all the way through is about 52%. So basically, according to the videos that I've been doing, I've noticed that if the watched full video all the way through is around that 50% mark, that's when you start getting lots of views and it gets pushed to the For You page very often and more shares and all of those different things. So now that we've gone through and talked about how to grow a TikTok account organically if you are posting the videos and creating those videos, I want to talk about two other methods that you can actually utilize TikTok for your marketing efforts. The first one, or the next one, being through influencer marketing. Of course, TikTok has a massive amount of influencers, and there are lots of different ways to tap into that market and to utilize it for your business. If you don't want to go and create your own videos inside of TikTok and you'd rather just hire influencers to do it, there are a lot of easy ways to go about doing that. So I want to make that known to you as we're going through here. So I'm going to share my screen here, and TikTok actually has something called the TikTok Creator Marketplace. And what this is when a TikTok creator hits a certain amount of followers, TikTok will invite a user to go through and apply to what's called the TikTok Creator Marketplace. TikTok goes through and verifies these creators, and then they add them to this massive marketplace that you see right here, where you can go through and search all these influencers. And so if you go to creatormarketplace.tiktok.com/ads, you can go inside of here. Now I will mention that you do need to have a verified business and complete tax information in order to get access to this. As you can see, I've gone through and I have my business logged in through ZoCo Marketing, but I haven't gone through and verified or completed the tax information yet. So I do want to make that known to you. But if you wanted to go find influencers, all you would need to do is you can come up here and you can search for a specific niche and look for specific creators that are inside of your niche. Or you could come over here and actually come to the country or region that you want the creator to be located in. You can go sort by the amount of followers, which is awesome, anywhere from 10K to 100K. But the ones that I really like, or the ones that I think are really valuable for brands and creators, is the average views. So you can get an idea of, if you were to hire this creator to make a video for you, what is the average amount of views that you can expect from that creator. And then you could also go through and do the same thing and sort by the average engagement rate. So it's a really powerful tool to go through and easily find influencers that are in a certain maybe price range or per average view range, whatever it may be. Of course, there is also a way to find influencers is just going on the platform and DMing them inside of TikTok, which I don't recommend because the DM feature in TikTok is not very good. I often don't see my own DMs. I would recommend going to their Instagram profile if they have it linked and messaging them there. Or for me, I have this little link tree where if you open it up, it has my email as well. So I get a lot of people emailing me for brand deals and stuff like that. So those are some different ways to find influencers inside of the platform. And finally, method 3 for marketing your business inside of TikTok is going to be TikTok ads. Now, inside of TikTok ads, there are a lot of different ad formats that you can utilize, and one of those being TikTok Spark ads. And I want to talk about those a little bit because it's something that works the best for me. And basically what TikTok Spark ads are is you can reach out to an influencer. The influencer posts the video for your brand on their page. So you get the organic reach from reaching out from the influencer, and then you have the influencer send you a little code from that video specifically that you can run that video as an ad as well. And the ad runs from the influencer's profile. So it looks very organic to the platform, but you're just putting all this money and juice behind it to help push it out to more and more people. And it establishes a ton of credibility for your brand. And it makes it look like your brand is not even actually involved and the influencer is just promoting it organically, essentially. So I highly recommend utilizing TikTok Spark ads. Here's a quick overview. This tells you, this goes over the difference between non-Spark ads and Spark ads. As you see, this is a horrible example, but this little logo right here, instead of showing your business's logo, it will show the influencer's profile picture when you run the ads. And it will have this little learn more thing, so it looks very native. Some of the benefits of running TikTok Spark ads is it's authentic and unique to brand experiences, as I just mentioned, and also it increases ad performance. So TikTok has done a lot of different case studies on this and seen that it helps a ton, and there's lots of different use cases here. Now, I'm not going to specifically go over in this video how to create a TikTok Spark ad, but if you want to learn more about what it is and how to use it, I recommend checking out this video up here. It will walk you through the entire process on how to get the code that I'm talking about and actually create a TikTok Spark ad. I highly recommend doing that. But besides TikTok Spark ads, there are of course just regular ads that you can build inside of TikTok. Right now, TikTok is in a golden spot because it's new enough where not many people have moved over their ad spend into TikTok, or they think that it's still not a proven method. But I can tell you right now, TikTok has been crushing it for a lot of the businesses that I've been running it for. And it is a great alternative to Facebook ads if you've been having trouble with Facebook ads. The targeting is really, really good. And there is just a lot less competition. So you can get clicks for a lot cheaper. You can get views for a lot cheaper as compared to other alternatives. So if you aren't running TikTok ads, I do recommend looking into it as a strategy for your business. If you are looking to get into TikTok ads, I'm not going to go through that in this video right here because I have already created videos specifically for TikTok ads. If you want to learn how to create a TikTok ads account or a TikTok business ads account, you can check out this video over here. And if you want to actually learn how to build out your campaigns after you've created your ad account, you should check out this video afterwards and learn all the ins and outs on how to actually create a TikTok ads account. So there is kind of your homework for today, is to go check out those videos after you've watched this one, or go check out that TikTok Spark ads video as well if you'd like. And between all of those, that should give you a full compass and a full view on how to market your business on TikTok. Hopefully you found this video helpful for today. And if you did, as I mentioned, please don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel, or leave a like down below, and we'll see you in the next video.